What's happening?
Now, just to see the behavior of what music does to people, one only needs to study the Woodstock concert, the recent Woodstock concert.
Fred Durst, who raps in his song Break Stuff about decapitating someone and then skinning them with a chainsaw, states about their music, quote, "There are kids out there, they're going to listen to every word I say." It was when Durst introduced the new song Break Stuff that the majority of the dozens of rapes and sexual assaults took place and the fans began to go wild. More riotous mayhem took place when the Red Hot Chili Peppers took the stage and bass player Flea played naked. As the Red Hot Chili Peppers played Let Me Stand Next to Your Fire by Jimi Hendrix, the crowd began to rage, and the bonfires began to rage as well. The more the band raged, the more the crowd raged. Woodstock would end with 500 riot police being called in to quell the carnage. After it was all over, one stage was burned down and 12 different trailers burned as well. David Crosby admitted that one of the reasons such rioting took place was because that bands were singing hours on end about rage and anger.
No kidding.
Now, it's impossible to talk about rock and roll, the revolution, the hippie movement without talking about the infamous Aleister Crowley, whose influence on rock music is worldwide. He believed, my friends, he was the beast of the book of Revelation and elevated himself as a god, as did these men.
I am God. I am God.
I'm a God and you're a God. And I'm a God and I'm going to stay a God until you recognize that you're a God. And when you recognize you're a God, I shall go back into principle and will not appear as a personality. You are God. But until I see all of you knowing who you are, I'm going to be very much what I am. God Almighty God.
Child of God and man. There's a Messiah inside of you.
I mean, you really can't talk about the world of rock and roll without talking about the infamous Satanist Aleister Crowley. My friends, in a book, just one of them, a book called Magic, he taught the principles of backward masking. Aleister Crowley had a famous line that says, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." He believed to be the Antichrist mentioned in the book of 1 John. He attributed the number 666 to himself. He believed to be the beast of the book of Revelation. He wrote many rituals that you can see, my friends, today in rock and roll music. Eddie from Iron Maiden is a lost soul that the band believes Iron Maiden's music brings back to life. As you'll see in this presentation, Aleister Crowley's rituals and the saying, "Do what thou wilt," is often found in today's secular music. One night, the boys, they're playing the Ouija board. The Ouija board spells out "cheap trick." Well, my friends, the rest is just history. Another one is Vincent Fournier, changed his name to Alice Cooper, promoting satanic rituals and songs like "I Love the Dead" and "Cold Ethel," making love to a dead woman by the refrigerator light. Is the occult found prominent today in secular music?
I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I read Robert Anton Wilson and all this. But here we are, we're standing here, we're talking about this, and it's real. If you do these things that you're told by Aleister Crowley, if you actually do what they say, things happen. Things occur exactly as it's described, and we can all do it.
So unbelievable are these rituals that Aleister Crowley's goal was to put to death the God of Christianity, and introduce the New Age movement. Now, one of the many rituals of Aleister Crowley was the crucifixion of a frog with a dagger, mimicking or mocking the crucifixion of Christ. Also necromancy, that is communicating with the spirits of the dead. The frog crucified along with the dagger can be found on many albums and many comic magazines today.
How thou art taken in my snare. All my life thou hast plagued and affronted me. I blot thee out from the earth. Thine aeon is past. The age of Horus is arisen by the magic of the master, the great beast that is man. and his number is 666.
Now labeled the wickedest man in the world, his face is found on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club LP, along with Karl Marx, Aldous Huxley, and 4 Hindu gurus. My friends, when asking Ringo Starr about all those people, he said we thought we put people there we liked and admired. Paul McCartney called them our heroes. He in England was called the wickedest man in the world. My friends, he referred, as I said, to himself as the great beast found in the book of Revelation. And at the end of his life, his last words were, "I'm perplexed."
Well, in 1918, Crowley took a great magical oath, which was a serious thing for Crowley. And he took an oath that he would surrender all of his magical powers that he had achieved until that date to concentrate his energy single-pointedly on the one task of destroying Christianity and reviving paganism. And I think if you look around the world, it's pretty obvious that Crowley has been a remarkable success. Paganism has made a big comeback in an organized way. The old pagan groups in an unorganized way. Our whole society has become Lord. Thy will shall be the whole of the law.
I've been an admirer of Aleister Crowley. I think that I'm carrying on much of the work that he started over 100 years ago, and I think the 60s themselves. You know, Crowley said he was in favor of finding your own self and do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law, under love. It was a very powerful statement. I'm sorry he's
He
around
didn't
now
say
to
under
appreciate
love.
the glories that he started.
He added that.
Shall be the whole.
No, we bend Aleister Crowley's will to our own, the way people do with God.
Discovered John Lennon, Jim Morrison of The Doors, the Black Crowes, and Marilyn Manson oftentimes quoted and used Aleister Crowley's material in their music. Harry Smith, a tribute to folk music, also in a booklet that came with the album, quoted this infamous Satanist. I mean, let's face it, you find him in many rock bands today like Mudbang. There's an unbelievable amount of bands today that use the stuff from this famous occultist. David Bowie, all these albums use, one way or another, stuff by Aleister Crowley. His goal was to bring about a revolution and to release the instinct deep into man, animalistic instincts. My friends, the Bible says, give no place to the devil. Now the band 311 uses that famous line, "Do what thou wilt." Now not only using the line, but one of the musicians tattooed that tattoo line on his leg and uses that occultic symbol found in the book Magic.
Closer to the golden dawn, immersed in Crowley's uniform of imagery.
Now from concert t-shirts to booklets to album covers, my friends, to tattoos, Daryl Hall, Sting, Coil, Killing Joke, Ozzy Osbourne, the Beatles all share the same sentiments as David Bowie about the wickedest man in the world, and they use some of his stuff in their music. One of the principles was the principle of backward masking, with the intent of hiding subliminal messages in the subconscious mind.
I sail away on a voyage of no return to sea. eternal life is parenthesis. Master, watch my open up. Master, watch my open up. Master, watch my open up.
The music is reversible, but time